Hello there. It is great to have you with us for this deep dive into employment income and benefits. I have reviewed the videos you uploaded on employment status, benefits, and accommodation, and I am going to consolidate all of that into one comprehensive masterclass. We are working with the Finance Act 2023 rules, which apply to exams from September 2024 through to March 2025. If you are sitting your exam in September 2025 or later, just be aware that some of the rates, like the car fuel benefit, will change slightly, but the principles remain exactly the same. We are going to cover everything from the employee versus self-employed debate, right through to the complex calculations for cars, accommodation, and loans. I will be your tutor, and we will walk through this step by step, using practical scenarios to make sure the logic sticks. Let's begin with the fundamental question that often starts an exam scenario: status. In your advanced tax exam, you won't just be asked to define an employee. You will be given a scenario, usually involving a consultant or a contractor, and you will be asked to determine their status. This matters because employees have tax deducted at source via pay and pay Class 1 national insurance, whereas self-employed individuals pay their own tax via self-assessment and pay class for national insurance, which is generally cheaper. There is no single legal definition of employment in the legislation. Instead, we use a set of tests derived from case law, known as the deciding factors or the badges of trade. Imagine a scenario. Let's call him Leo. Leo is an IT specialist. He has just started working for TechCo. He invoices them monthly, and he thinks he is self-employed. However, TechCo requires him to work from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at their office. They provide him with a laptop, and if he is sick, he cannot send his brother to do the work for him. He just doesn't get paid. Is Leo employed or self-employed? To decide, we must apply the tests. Test 1. Control. Does the engager control what is done, when it is done, and how it is done? In Leo's case, TechCo sets his hours and location. This suggests he is an employee. A self-employed person would usually determine their own schedule. Test 2. Financial risk. Does the worker risk their own capital? If Leo makes a mistake, does he have to fix it in his own time and at his own cost? Or does he get paid regardless? Employees generally have no financial risk. They get paid a salary even if the project fails. Self-employed people carry the risk. Leo invoices monthly but seemingly has no risk of loss. This points to employment. Test 3. Equipment. Who provides the tools? TechCo gave Leo a laptop. A self-employed contractor would usually bring their own expensive equipment. Again, this points to employment. Test 4. The right of substitution. This is often the most critical test in modern case law. Can Leo send someone else to do the work? We call this personal service. If Leo must do the work personally, he is likely an employee. If he has the unfettered right to send a substitute, he is likely self-employed. Leo cannot send his brother, therefore, personal service is required. Test 5. Mutuality of obligation. Does TechCo have to offer work, and does Leo have to accept it? If the answer is yes, there is a mutuality of obligation, which indicates an employment relationship. Conclusion for Leo: even though he sends invoices, the substance of the relationship is employment. TechCo has control, he takes no financial risk, and he cannot send a substitute. HMRC would likely classify him as an employee and demand pay and Class 1 national insurance. Part 2. The basis of assessment. Once we know someone is an employee, we need to know when to tax them. Employment income is taxed on a receipts basis. This is different from trading income, which uses the accruals basis. We tax employment income on the earliest of two dates. 1. The date payment is actually made. 2. The date the person becomes entitled to payment. Let's look at a quick example. Imagine Sarah. She earns a bonus of £10,000 for her work in 2023. The company announces the bonus on December 1st, 2023. The contract states she is entitled to it on March 31st, 2024. but the cash is not actually transferred to her bank until May 5, 2024. When is this taxed? We look for the earliest date. Is it the payment date? May 2024. Is it the entitlement date? March 2024. The earliest is March 31st, 2024. Therefore, this bonus falls into the 2023-24 tax year, even though she didn't get the cash until the following tax year. A note on directors. For directors, there are 2 extra dates to watch for. 3. The date the amount is credited in the company's accounts. 4. The date the remuneration is determined. If any of these happen before the cash is paid, that earlier date triggers the tax point.